Alright. Seems most people are ready, so I'm gonna hit OK. We're gonna go into game 1 between Nb.Sky's team and 2pacalypse's team. 2pacalypse, pretty well known on Team Liquid, and oh, KOS Templar. Hopefully not lagging it up.
Yep, I hope so as well.
But yes, 2pacalypse is a pretty Gosu BGHer. I assume his teammates are as well, although I don't know who they are.
Yeah, 2pacalypse has been a well-known BGHer and a pretty good low money map player as well, so I'm pretty excited to see what he can do.
Indeed, indeed. In fact, he beat none other than LRM No One on my stream 2-0 the other day, which was quite hilarious. But in any case,
wow.
Alright, actually, could you call out the positions, because I need to change the colors on my overlay.
Okay, looks like I got Nb.Sky at the 1 o'clock position. I got Mr. Monkey at the 11 o'clock position. I got Genji at the 6 o'clock position. I got MB Zella at the 3 o'clock position. GNSI Rhino at the 9 o'clock position. And looks like 2pacalypse will be at the 7 o'clock position.
Right, fantastic. And now my colors are all good. And hopefully I'll be able to keep track of the teams this time. I mean, I thought 2v2 was hard, but 3v3, man. My brain cannot handle so many players.
Oh yeah, even watching Obsing just 3v3 interviews at Motel is very hard to do, especially when you miss so many epic plays.
Indeed, indeed. On the other hand, that does mean that with the wealth, the abundance of epicness in just one game, there will always be something exciting going on. So that's good.
So it looks like the matchup I see is PPZ versus TPZ, which is going to be a very, very good matchup.
Indeed, indeed. And what would you say about these spawn positions? Because it looks like GNS Rhino is a little bit separated by himself over there in the left side.
Yeah. Well, it looks like 2pacalypse, the team, has a better map position because they can definitely 3v1 Rhino, and his allies are kind of far away to help him out, especially when 2pac and Genji have shared the same choke between 6 and 7.
Yep.
So they can easily defend out any type of doubles or anything like that.
Alright, sounds good. And so far, we just have probe scouts running around, gateways going down.
Fairly standard right now. Looks like Sky went with a 9-poo speed build.
And Rhino actually is getting a fairly quick gas compared to the other Protosses.
Yeah, I do see that. Looks like because he scouted a Terran, so it looks like he's going to go with like either a 2-gate Dragoon or a 3-gate Dragoon build to kind of harass the Terran a little bit, because Terran can't really move out too early in the game. And with it being PPZ, they can be a lot more aggressive compared to 2pac's team, so they have to be a lot more defensive.
Indeed, indeed. And we see Sky's Lings running around in Mr. Monkey's base. Gonna do some little annoying shenanigans. His gateways are a little bit far from the Nexus, so once Sky's speed gets up, he can bounce back and forth between those and be quite annoying. But it looks like we have also some Zealots running around in the middle of the map. Genji's Zealots, though, are getting double teamed, or 2v1'd here by the Zerglings and Zealots of Zealot and Sky. Oh, that's confusing. A guy called Zealot and many Protosses in the game.
Yeah, I don't think he should have moved out in the middle of the map, especially when they have a Terran on his team. They obviously have to be a lot more defensive.
He is getting 3v1'd here. It's not looking good. Genji's in a bit of trouble. What are his allies doing? Mr. Monkey is trying to come down here. 2pacalypse, what are you doing, man? 2pacalypse is going for factories, but he has no units. He can't help his ally out. So even though he shares the choke with Genji, he's just not doing anything right now. Oh man, Genji's gonna lose one gateway. He's pulling all his probes. He's trying to do some stacking, doing a decent job, but Sky's got a bunch of speedlings in here. If he micros them properly and pays attention, it'll be very, very hard to deal with.
Well, what I do have to give Genji, he's doing a fairly good job pulling off, trying to save as much probe as he can. until the Terran can get his bolts out, which he just did. So I'm pretty sure they can clear this up and save him without losing the next.
Yeah, and Mr. Monkey Zealots also get in here, but Genji is losing a lot of probes right here. He's down to less than a control group of probes, I think. And it looks like 2pacalypse now with his vultures out. Let's see what he can do. Zealot. Vultures out. Indeed they are. But it's been a lot of damage. Let's see what the vultures can do. One vulture almost gets surrounded. Oh, 2pacalypse. Gotta be careful with those vultures. I assume... Do you think he's getting speed first or mines from that machine shop?
I'm pretty sure he's probably going to get mines first so he could mine up his choke just in case for doubles and for counterattacks and some lag going on. I hope that's not me.
Indeed, it doesn't seem too bad. So we will just leave it be. We have a lot of action going on in the middle of the map. Looks like Rhino is pulling back with his Dragoons, but these Vultures are just doing a ton of damage to all these Zealots. Now we got Genji's Zealots supporting, and it looks like speed is actually done. So it was speed before mines. Yep. So man, he's gonna have a ton of speed Vultures. These Zealots are gonna do absolutely nothing.
So it looks like 2pac went for speed first, so because of map control, because Red went with speedlings first, so he can rally or help out allies a lot quicker than mines will. But I'm pretty sure mine's about to be upgraded pretty soon, so he can have map control.
Yep, but it looks like we have some Zergling and Dragoon action going on here. But Sky actually, instead of attacking these Zealots, just runs straight by. Gonna go for the main, which is actually completely undefended. Those slow Zealots gonna take forever to come home. The Lings are going in. One cannon is trying to be made, but it's going to get taken down. The other cannon, I think, will get taken down. It actually gets cancelled. And these Speedlings are going to keep being really annoying here. There's only 6 Lings, but when all you have are slow Zealots, it's really hard to do anything. Mines actually finishes, and there's a lot of mines going down in Zealot's base. Oh, taking out a few Dragoons. But it looks like going for the faster Dragoons was a very good idea of Rhino, although they have nothing to detect these mines, and mines are so good against Dragoons, it is actually not even fair.
So it looks like Red's sending overlords to his allies to help clear up mines outside their bases.
Oh man, but Rhino is in a lot of trouble. There's a counterattack by Mr. Monkey that's doing so much damage.
Oh yeah. It looks like Lings are coming to help him, but it's not enough Lings to clear up what they have in his base.
Yep, so it looks like after that early aggression that really put the hurt on Genji, 2pacalypse's team is coming back and doing some nice damage here. Rhino actually losing most of his force in the middle of the map. Rhino's actually a little bit upset about this. Dudes, you gotta help me.
Looks like Nine's gonna get taken out. He's gonna lose his Nexus for sure.
And a few random Speedlings going to Mr. Monkey's base in the top left, but they're not gonna do anything. The Nexus is now being focus fired by Genji Zealots, which doesn't even matter. I mean, there's just so many units here. They're actually going after the Robo as well. Is that to prevent any kind of detection out? I assume that's what that is.
Well, when Rhino went 3-gate Goon, the next step is definitely get Obs out because Zerg's not going to have fast overlords because he's going to have to go Lings pretty much. Looks like GG.
GG! 2pacalypse's team takes it. Oh, I have to all QQ. We have to all QQ. Because we're not regular obs, we are melee observers. We're doing it old school. Alright, so 1-0 for 2pacalypse's team. Say 1 for game number 2.